My check. Stallion teams, let's go, let's go. Good afternoon, basketball fans. Still live inside the AYSN Sports Center here in Domingo in San Juan. The action continues in the 16 and under division of Season 6 of the Stallion teams presented by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. We have the Vaikon Builders going up against Torch. This is Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. And Zyril Lee instantly scoring the first basket of the ball game. But at the stripe here, shooting for 2 free throws is Lucas Ang. Knocks down the first. Lining up for the second. Missing on that one. Rebound secured by Cedric Tan to Caswin Salazar. Defended by Cole Ngo to Zyril Lee. Asking for the screen. Stepping back. Lee for 3. Jackpot! 5 straight points by Zyril Lee, giving the Vaikon Builders a 5-2-1 lead. And offensive foul will be called against Lucas Ang. The starting units for both squads for the Vaikon Builders, they have Zyril Lee, Cedric Tan, Maddox Yu, Rafa Lay, and Caswin Salazar. And for Torch, in their first 5 are Cole Ngo, Lucas Ang, Lansco, Jet Ong, and Mateo Sanga. And Zyril Lee, 7-0 blitz for Zyril. 7-1 rather. All the points of the Vaikon Builders courtesy of Zyril Lee. And the head coaches in this ball game for the Vaikon Builders, they are handled by Coach Isko C. And for Torch, the head coach is Coach Mao Muya. Torch with a turnover. Ball going back here to the Vaikon Builders. Here comes Salazar. Pass fake, lays it in. Shot won't work. Rebound by Ngo. Cole picks up the leather. Gives it up to Ang. Oh! Ball slips off his hands. Ball possession going back to the Vaikon Builders. Here comes Caswin Salazar. Bounce pass to Lee. Gets a screen from Salazar. Pick up. Nearly stolen. Here comes Cedric Tan. To Salazar, stepping back, jumper, rims out, rebound by Tan, and ball hits the backboard. Ball possession going back to Torch. Under 8 minutes here in the first. Here comes Lansco, and a blocking foul will be called against number 9, that is Maddox Yu. Sideline inbound play for the red shirts. Cole Ngo, Ang to Lay, back to Ang, open 3, wide right on that one. Rebound secured by Zyril Lee. 7:37 remaining here in the first. Lee with the ball, defended by Lansco, screened by Lay. Lee for 3, that one is short. Ball mishandled there by Cole Ngo. Ball stays with the black shirts. 12 on their shot clock. Before the inbound, a timeout requested by Coach Isko C. This timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We will be back. Baseline inbound play for the black shirts. Salazar looking for a friend. Finds Tan with a floater. That one is no good. Rebound by Ang. Forward to Cole Ngo, and the foul from behind will be called. That is Caswin Salazar will be called for the foul. Sideline inbound play for the red shirts. Cole Ngo, tasked with an inbound. He finds Lucas Ang. to the corner to Lance Ko. Kick out pass to Lucas Ang. Attacks the elbow. Ang, the floater. He will be fouled. The foul will be called again against Kathleen Salazar. Lucas Ang heads to the stripe for a pair. First one for Lucas. Bounces in. 7:02 remaining here in the first. Second free throw for Lucas is also good. 7-3 advantage for the Vaikon Builders. Here comes Lee. Defended by Cole Ngo. Screen by Tan. Lee with a crossover. Lee down the middle. Losing control of the leather. Ball picked up here by Jet Ong. He finds Cole Ngo to Lance Ko against Salazar. Ko. Shot is partially deflected. Ball stays with Torch. 14 on the shot clock. Baseline inbound play for the red shirts. Here comes Cole Ngo from the elbow. Lucas Ang, corner 3. That is too strong. Ang with the rebound. Runner off balance shot is no good. Lance Ko with offensive rebound. Oh, finding the gap. Cole score! First field goal of the tournament for Torch. Nailed there by Lance Ko. Here comes Stan to a cutting Kathleen Salazar at the baseline. Kick out. Lee for 3. No good. Rebound secured by Lance Ko. Now with Ngo. Torch on the run. Ngo against Tan. Swings the leather to Ang. To Sanga for 3. No good on that shot. As Salazar lets the ball sail out of bounds. Ball possession going back to the Vaikon Builders. 5:45 remaining here in the first. Here comes Salazar. Defended by Cole Ngo. Lee is partially open. Decides to drive closer. Lee, floater. It's good. Plus the foul. Foul will be called against number 34. That is Jet Ong. As Zyril Lee, a hot start in this ball game. All 9 points of the Vaikon Builders registered by Zyril Lee. 5:30 remaining here in the first. The bonus for Zyril. Ho-ho. 10 points all across his name. Ngo to Ang. Pass to Jet Ong. To Ko. The sidestep colliding there with Rafa Lay. Ball stays with Torch. 2 free throws will be awarded to Lance Ko. 10-5 advantage for the Vaikon Builders as Lance Ko heads to the free throw line for a pair. The first one is too strong. In our first ball game, right before this one, Silent Tire with a 78-73 win against Eagle Professional Tools. Zeron Edison leading Silent Tire to the victory, finishing with 25 points, 17 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. Meanwhile, Salazar wild on that shot. Salazar offensive rebound. The floater doesn't fall in. Ball stays with the black shirts. Tan to Salazar. Back to Tan. Lee fires a 3. Jackpot! Another Zyril Lee 3-pointer. That is brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. 4:51 remaining in the first. We have a mandatory substitution. Back to live action here. At this juncture, we would like to thank our league sponsors, Jumbo Plastic Linoleum, Uni-LED, AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products, Ono Kai, and Nike Park Access. An underman Torch lineup here at the disposal of Coach Mau Muya, with Lucas Ang and Lance Ko staying on the floor. with the Vaikon Builders in the penalty. Lucas Ang heads back to the free throw line for a pair. First one is good for Lucas. Score reads 13-6 in favor of the Vaikon Builders. As Ang shoots for the second. This one rims out. Rebound by Zyril Lee. Oh, Tan open for a three. Jackpot! 3-pointer nailed there by Caden Lim. 16-6 advantage in favor of the Vaikon Builders. Zyril Lee with a pickup to Lim. The hook shot won't work. Rebound secured by Marcus Tew. Lee, long three. That one is an air ball. Ball possession going back to Torch. Finally, a scorer for Vaikon Builders, not named Zyril Lee, Caden Lim. Just a second scorer. Meanwhile, how about the third one? Marcus Tew scoring off a turnover. 18-6 advantage for the Vaikon Builders with 4:04 remaining in the first. Timeout requested by Coach Mau Muya. This timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We will be back. Back to live action here. The red shirts back in the possession. Here comes Rayu. Oh, ball stolen away by Caden Lim. 2, 4, 3. That one rims out. Rebound secured by Lucas Ang. Torch down by 12. Ang. Oh, pass intended to Gavin C. was too strong. Ball possession. Going back to the Vaikon Builders. Here comes Marcus Tew, defended by Gavin C. Tew from the middle. The layup try won't work. Ball going out of bounds in favor of Torch. 3:33 remaining here in the first. Rayu C. Oh, ball is partially deflected to Lansco. Two black shirts in front of him. Blocked by Luis Segundo. The shot block is brought to you by Uniled. Torch back with the possession. Rayu C. He finds Ang. Corner three. Jackpot! The first three-pointer of the tournament for Torch nailed there by Lucas Ang. And that three-pointer is brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Tan to Zyril Lee. Draws closer. Pull-up jumper. He will be fouled. The foul will be called against Gavin C. 2 foul shots will be awarded to Zyril Lee with 13 points, 2 rebounds in this ball game. First free throw for Zyril. That one is a miss. Score remains at 18-9. Second one for Zyril falls in. 19-9 advantage for the Vaikon Builders. Ball is deflected and Lucas Ang with a save. Oh! Ball hits the sideline. Another Torch turnover. The 9th of the ball game. Ball back with the black shirts. Here comes Tew. Forces his way to the basket. Wild on that attempt. Ball possession. Going back to Torch. 2 minutes and 25 remaining here in the first frame. Rayu C. to Ang. Forward to Lansco. Down the post we go. Short jumper is good for Justin Liu. First 2 points of the ball game for Liu. As Zyril Lee through traffic and a blocking foul will be called against Justin Liu. No let up here for Zaire Lee, still in attack mode. 2:03 remaining in the first. The first free throw for Zaire is a miss. Score remains at 19-11. Make that 20-11 in favor of the Vaikon Builders as Zaire Lee comes up with a split. Ang to C. Back to Ang. Rayo C. They have to cross. Ang with the leather. Guarded by 2. Corner 3. That one is no good for Justin Liu. But they get the ball back. Gavin C. The hook shot. That one falls in. First 2 points of the ball game for Gavin C. 7-point advantage for the Vaikon Builders. Here comes Stan. 2. Pull up 3. That is offline. Rebound by Lucas Ang. Outlet pass to Gavin C. That is too far away. The ball possession going back to the Vaikon Builders. A minute and 20 remaining here in the first. Here comes Zaire Lee. Defended by Gavin C. Lee from the middle. Goes glass. Shot is no good. Lee with a passive board. Kick out pass. Lim for 3. Short on that one. Rebound by Lansco. Rayo C. Finds Gavin C with a crossover. Escapes the defense. C. Shot is short. Oh, the pass by Zaire Lee. Telegraphed there by the red shirts. Ang to C. Corner J. In and out. Another rebound for Zaire Lee. Forward pitch to 2. Oh, stolen away by Lucas Ang. Under 40 seconds here in quarter number 1. Ang will spin. Oh, stolen away. Counter steal by Ang. Short jumper. No good. Rebound by Lansco with a pump fake against 2 defenders. Score. Will score! 20-15 advantage for the Vaikon Builders. Last shot time for the black shirts. 2. Finds Lee. Back to 2. Draws closer. Run. Falls in. 4 points in the ball game. Oh, and he comes up with the steal. 3 seconds remaining. They have to fire. Lee for 3. That is an air ball. And at the end of the first, it's a 22-15 advantage for the Vaikon Builders over Torch. The second quarter of this ball game when we come back. Quarter number 2 between the Vaikon Builders and Torch here at the 6th season of the Stallion teams. Action continuing here in the 16 and under division. Our tournament is brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Shot is a miss for Torch. Rebound by Caswin Salazar. 3 red shirts in front of him. Salazar stops and a traveling violation of a spin will be called against Caswin. Ball possession going back to Torch. They are down by 7. 9:30 here in the second rather. Here comes Mateo Sanga, guarded by Salazar, deflected by Marcus Tew. Comes up with a steal, lefty layup is good. Points of turnovers piling here for the Vaikon Builders. Nearly a turnover there against Torch, and Mateo Sanga will be fouled by Caswin Salazar. Sideline inbound for the red shirts. Here comes Jet Ong down the post. Ong will score. First 2 points? Tama. First 2 points of the ballgame for Jet Ong. Here comes Marcus Tew. Defended by Mateo Sanga. Pulls up 4-3. No good. Rebound for Jet Ong. Ball tapped out of bounds by a black shirt. Ball possession. Going back to Torch. Inbound from the end line. Ngo. Justin Liu. Long pitch. Oh, deflected there by Lay. Still completed by Maddox Yu. To Caswin Salazar. Pulls up 4-3. No good. Fight for the loose ball. Yu with the save. Ball possession. Staying here with the black shirts. Tan to 2. Defended by Ngo. 4-3. Short. Another rebound for Cole Ngo. And a steal. Taken there by Maddox Yu. 2. Tan. 4-3. Wide left. Ball possession. Going back to the red shirts. 7:54 remaining here in quarter number 2. Rayo C. Oh! 3-point play opportunity. Going the way of Justin Liu. A foul will be called against Rafa Lay. As Justin Liu heads to the free throw line for the bonus. That 3-point play opportunity is brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. The bonus for Justin. That one is short. Oh, Jet Ong was there for the putback. Fouled from behind by, was that Cedric Tan? Yep, Cedric Tan called for the personal foul. First free throw for Ong. That is a miss. Score stays at 24-19, still in favor of the Vaikon Builders. Missing again on the second. A rebound secured by Cedric Tan. To Marcus Tew. 7:24 remaining here in the second. Tew to Salazar. Fires a 3. Short. Rebound by Maddox Yu. Kick out pass to Tew against 3 red shirts. Kick out. Tan. Pump fake. Stepping back for 3. Jackpot! Another 3-pointer brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Cedric Tan with his first 2 points of the ball game. Marcus Tew comes up with a steal. Hangs in the air. Gets the foul. Rayo C called for that foul. And turnover number 15 for Torch. As Marcus Tew heads to the free throw line for a pair. The first one though is short. 6 points in the contest so far for Marcus Tew. His team is ahead, 27-19. Second one for Marcos. That one rims out. Rebound by Rayo C. Loose ball foul will be called against Maddox Yu. His second of the ball game. Baseline inbound play. From the end line rather for the red shirts. Here comes Cole Ngo. Forward. Oh, to Mateo Sanga. Stolen away by the black shirts. Tan to Salazar. He spins. He steps back. Bounce pass. Lay. 4-3. No good. Rebound picked up there by Caswin Salazar. He fires. Shot is not good again. Rebound by Rayo C. 6:20 remaining here in the second. Cole Ngo against Salazar. Hesitation dribble. The bounce pass to Mateo Sanga. Kick out pass. That is too far ahead. Marcus Tew lays it in. No, that is short. No foul called. Justin Liu. Mateo Sanga. He fires. The 3-pointer doesn't work. Marcus Tew against Ngo, and a holding foul will be called against Cole Ngo. 2 foul shots will be awarded here. Marcus Tew. 5:48 remaining in the second. At 3 p.m., we head to the 18 and under division of our tournament. Our first 18 and under matchup features BBC and Am Steel Structures. Again, that's scheduled at 3 p.m. coming right after this 16 and under matchup against with the Vaikon Builders and Torch. Good on the second free throw. A 28-19 advantage for the Black Shirts. They come up with another steal. Oh, Marcus Steele blocked from behind by Justin Liu. Shot block brought to you by Uniled. Cedric Tan tasked with the inbound. 5:41 remaining here in the second period. But before that, a timeout is requested by Coach Iscosi. This timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We will be back. Five and 41 remaining in the second. Baseline inbound play for the Black Shirts. Quick hitter. Shot is no good for Caswayne Salazar though. Here comes Liu. He spins through traffic and a pushing foul will be called against Caswayne Salazar, and that will be foul number 4 against Caswayne. Sideline inbound play for Torch. Down by 9. Ryu C for 3. That is no good. Justin Liu, offensive board. The short jumper. That won't work. Fight for the loose ball. Picked up here by Ryu C. With the bounce pass. Oh, diving for that leather was Jet Ong. He loses his balance. Ball possession. Going back to Torch. And with 5:09 remaining in the second, we have a mandatory substitution. Back to live action here. The Vaikon Builders still up by 9. At this juncture, we would like to thank our league sponsors, Jumbo Plastic Linoleum, Uni-LED, AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products, Ono Kai, and Nike Park Access. Another Torch turnover, but a counter steal by the red shirts. Ang, he finds Ngo. Oh, Marcus Steele was there to bother Cole. Now they have to cross. Hey, a steal by Tan leads the lane. Caden Lim with another basket, giving the Vaikon Builders a 30-19 lead. And he fires a 3. That is short. Rebound by Segundo. Forward pitch. 2. Twisting in mid-air using the glass. Marcus Steele with 9 in the ball game. 13-point advantage for the Vaikon Builders. Gavin C. ripping through. Whoa! Ball stolen away by Caden Lim to Zyren Lee. Fires a pass. Marcus Steele with the lay-in. A 34-19 advantage for the Vaikon Builders. Timeout requested by Coach Mau Muya. This timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. Back in a bit. Back to live action here. Torch with the possession of a timeout. Here comes Cole Ngo. Pressure defense applied here by the Vaikon builders. Ngo escapes. Ngo lays it in. Shot is no good. Rebound by Jet Ong. The putback block. Ball stays with the red shirts as here comes Gavin C. The sidestep and a foul will be called. Will that be against Toby Tiongson? Yep, number 7 is signaled by our officials. Again, officials for this ball game. Our crew chief, John Mira, umpire 1, Charlie Amparado, Lansco, corner 3. Here miss, rebound by Zyril Lee. Here comes the black shirts. Marcus Stew dishes out a pass. Lee will finish. That assist play is brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. 36-19 advantage for the Vaikon builders. Here comes Ang. Tugwo finds daylight. The one-hander doesn't fall in, and a loose ball foul will be called. Our officials huddling. No, the foul will be called. What? Okay. The black shirts gain the possession of the leather. Here comes Zyril Lee. Lansco in front of him. Lee, the sidestep, floater off the balance shot. It's good. Wow. Zyril Lee pouring it on here in the first half. He now has 17. I'll make that 19. Here comes Ang, guarded by 2. Ang, stutter step, jumper, too strong. Rebound by 2. 2 minutes and 40 remaining here in the first half. Here comes 2 at the corner. That was Caden Lim. Jumper by 2. He will miss. Rebound by Gavin C. Here comes the red shirts on the attack. C from the middle. The layup try is so good, but he will be fouled. The foul will be called against Toby Tiongson. Gavin C. heads to the free throw line for a pair. The first one for Gavin, that one is too strong. Score stays at 38-19 in favor of the Vaikon Builders. Second free throw falls in for Gavin C. Here comes Zyril Lee to Marcus Tew. Leading scorers so far for the Vaikon Builders. Here comes Lee. He gets a screen. Lee, floater from the middle. He will be fouled. The foul will be called against number 34. That is Jet Ong. As Zyril Lee heads to the free throw line for a pair. The first one is no good. The game's leading scorer with 19 so far makes good with the second 20 points early in the ball game for Zyril Lee. His team is ahead 39-20. Lansco from the middle. The short stab falls in. 6 points in the ball game for Lansco. 1:53 remaining here in the second. Zyril Lee, the sidestep, the stretch won't work. Rebound by Jet Ong. Hands it over to Lucas Ang. To the corner. Go with the shot fake. Draws closer. Floater. Misfiring. Lansco with a fake block. Gobbled up by the defense of Luis Segundo. But a foul was called against Luis Segundo. That shot block is brought to you by Uni Led as Lansco heads to the free throw line for a pair. The first one for Luis is short. 6 points, 4 boards in this ball game for Lance. He resets for the second. That one is wide right. Rebound by Segundo. Forward to Zyril Lee. Outlet pass. Caden Lim. Short. Lucas Ang fighting for that leather. They get the ball back. Caden Lim. Ball was tapped out of his hands by Ang. Ball stays with the black shirts. Lim. To Tiongson. To Lee. Bounce a pass to Segundo. Lee. Short stab. He will miss. Rebound by Lansco. Hands it over to Ang. To Cole Ngo. To cutting Gavin C. Nearly a turnover. The floater by Gavin. Trickles in. 5 in the ball game for Gavin C. Less than a minute remaining here in the first half. 2. He finds Segundo. Pull up 3. Short. Rebound by Cole Ngo. With 45 seconds remaining here in the first half. Ngo. He picks up the leather. Finds Gavin C. Defended by Pyong Son. C. Trying to go middle and a foul will be called against a black shirt. Vaikon Builders now in the penalty. That will send Gavin C. back to the free throw line. Caden Lim called for the personal foul. Gavin knocks down the first. 39-25 advantage though for the Vaikon Builders as Gavin misses on the second. Rebound by Cole Ngo. A C against Segundo, no good. Ong going for the putback. Lansco, another offensive rebound. Gavin C from close range. Shot is a miss. Lansco, another offensive rebound. C, fadeaway J, short. Rebound by Toby Tiongson. The shot clock is off. Ngo comes up with a steal. 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Ngo, pull up J, in and out. Lansco with a putback. Oh, that was Gavin C though from close range. We end the first half with the Vaikon Builders ahead 39-27 over Torch. The second half of this ball game when we come back. We enter the second half of action here inside the AYSN Sports Center. Continuing coverage of Season 6 of the Stallion teams presented by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. the Vaikon Builders with a 39-27 lead against Torch. Again, this is Golas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. Marcus 2, the short jumper that won't work. A rebound for Lansco. Hands it over to Gavin C. Defended by Tan. To Sanga. Hesitation dribble block by Luis Segundo. The shot block is brought to you by Uniled. The ball possession going back to the Vaikon Builders. Their top scorer at the end of the first half, Zyril Lee with 20, backstopped by Marcus Tew, who finished with 11. Meanwhile, Gavin C, the leading scorer for Torch, at the end of the first 20, he had 8 points. Ball possession going back to Torch. Here comes Gavin C, defended by Zyril Lee. Gavin escapes. Gavin still with the leather. With a pass to Sanga. To the corner we go. Ang. 10 seconds on the Torch shot clock. C stepping back. The jumper trickles out. The putback is gone. Plus the foul for Justin Liu. 3-point play opportunity brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Maddox Yu called for the personal foul. In our first ball game, Silent Tires coming up with a 78-73 win over Eagle Professional Tools. Bonus free throw is a miss, but Lucas Ang gets the ball back. Here comes Gavin C. Long J in and out. Rebound secured by Marcus Tew. 8:35 here in the third. Here comes Zyril Lee with a crossover. Defended by Ang. Now to Tan. Tew attacks middle, twisting layup, no good. Rebound secured by Justin Liu. He finds Ang, defended by Lee. Ang, pull up 3, wide right. Rebound gathered here by Cedric Tan. 8:07 mark of the third. Tan, crossover, kick out. Lee for 3, wide left. Ball goes out of bounds in favor of Torch. Caswin Salazar back on the floor for the Vaikon Builders. Already with 4 personal fouls. Gavin C with the ball. Defended by Tan. Long 3. That is a miss for Liu. Rebound by the black shirts. Here comes Tan to Lee. Colliding there with Lansco, who will be called for the foul. Zyril Lee heads back to the free throw line for the pair. 10-point advantage for the Vaikon Builders. The score remains the same as Zyril misses on the first. 7 minutes and 34 remaining here in quarter number 3. Second free throw for Zyril. That one bounces in. Oh, pass intended for Mateo Sanga. Leads to another Torch turnover. Their 22nd of the ball game. Vaikon Builders get the ball back. They have an 11-point lead. Lee to Salazar. Spins middle. Drop pass. Segundo. Another cross-court pass here. Lee against C. Lee with a crossover. Stepping back. The jumper. He will be fouled. Gavin C will be called for the personal foul as Zyril Lee heads back to the free throw line for a pair. The first one for Zyril is good. Second free throw also falls in for Zyril Lee. 13-point advantage for the Vaikon Builders. Here goes Gavin C. Forward pitch. Oh, easily stolen there by Zyril Lee. Here comes the black shirts on the attack. Lee finds daylight. Twisting layup. That won't work. Rebound by Lansco. Hands it over to Gavin C. with Tan in front of him. C. Pinoy step block by Luis Segundo. The shot block again is brought to you by Uniled. Liu. And corner 3. Short. Rebound by Segundo. Gives it up to Zyril Lee. 6:34 remaining here in the third. Tan. Down the post. Guarded by C. Tan for 3. Short. Segundo spins out. Finds Lee. 8 on the shot clock for the Vaikon Builders. Lee will miss. Rebound cleared by Justin Liu. Attacks the middle. Twisting shot. That won't work. Lance Ko going for the putback. Missing again. Rebound secured by Luis Segundo. Now with Tan to Salazar. Less than 6 minutes remaining here in the third. Salazar gets a screen from Lee. Cross-court pass. Tan. He fires a 3. Shot won't work. Justin Liu. Forward pitch to Ang. Segundo giving chase. Ang. Oh, a miss. Segundo with a rebound. He finds Castwing Salazar on the attack. Drop pass. Oh, telegraph there by Justin Liu. Sanga to Ko. The sidestepping move over Segundo. Missing on that shot. Here comes Zaire Lee with the leather with 5:20. Remaining here in the third. They are outnumbered. The layup try. That won't work for Maddox U. Torch now on the attack. Ko stops. Leaner won't work. Ko with offensive board. Oh! Reverse layup. Missing again. Rebound by Sanga. Ko from close range. Shot is no good. Two black shirts battling for the leather. Ball possession going back to Torch. Lance Ko. Looks like he's in pain. He will be subbed out by who's coming in? Cole Ngo. Four minutes and 54 remaining here in the third. Still a 13-point advantage for the Vaikon Builders. Ay, no po. Baseline inbound for the red shirts. Here comes Ngo to Ang at the corner. Shot clock at 10. Ang drives middle. Liu, the hook shot. That won't fall in. Salazar with the rebound. Ball tapped out of bounds. Ball possession stays with the Vaikon Builders. 4:34 remaining in the third. Here comes Salazar. Defended by Ngo. Behind the back dribble. Caswing stepping back. Ball is loose. Ball stays with the Vaikon Builders. There's still 14 on their shot clock. Baseline inbound play. Quite a low scoring third quarter we're having. Oh! Ball stolen away here by Justin Liu. Now with Ang. Down the middle. Ang. Shot is short. Rebound gathered here by Caswayne Salazar. Marcus Tew back on the floor here for the Vaikon Builders. Guarded by Ngo. Tew. Pull up 3. Shot is short. Ball goes out of bounds in favor of Torch. 5 points combined scored by these two squads in the third frame. 3 minutes and 44 remaining here in the third. Here comes C. Setting up the table for the red shirts. Guarded by Tew. Tungo. 4-3. That is an air ball. Ball possession going back to the Vaikon Builders. 3 minutes and 27 remaining here in quarter number 3. Inbound by Yu. He finds Caswayne Salazar to Marcus Tew. Goes cross court to Zyril Lee. Fires a 3. Shot won't work. Rebound by Cole Ngo. Outlet pass to a streaking Gavin C. All alone. Bye-bye! 42-31 scoreline. Still in favor of the Vaikon Builders. They call a timeout. This timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We will be back. Okay. Back to live action here. Zyril Lee, Caswin Salazar from the right. Pick and roll action there. That won't work for the Vaikon Builders. Here comes Stan. Back to Salazar. Down the post. Finds Lim. They go to Lee. Attacks the elbow. The side step lay and layup's good. 25 now in the ball game for Zyril Lee as Hayden Lim called for the foul. It's Gavin C with 2:39 remaining here in the third. Oh, pass telegraph there by Lim. He fires a three. That is too strong. Salazar, offensive rebound, spinning. The jumper is short. Rebound by Ryu C. Finds Gavin C. Torch now with the possession. They are down by 13. C from the middle. Dumps a pass. Jet Ong down the post. Shot won't work. Rebound by Liu. Hands it over to Ngo. Bounce pass to Gavin C. Shot clock down to 7. Gavin. Floater in and out. Rebound. Blocked down there by Zyril Lee. 2:04 remaining here in the third. Lee. Guarded by Ngo. Lee with a crossover. Screen by Salazar. Lee for 3. Missing. Rebound by Gavin C. Defended by Zyril Lee. Now to Justin Liu. Finds a gap. Liu picks up the leather. To Ong. Lays it in. Shot won't work. Rebound by Tan. A minute and 37 remaining in the third. Here comes Tan, thinking 3. Decides to pass it off to Lee. Caswin Salazar from the middle. The floater is good! First 2 points of the ball game for Caswin Salazar. 15-point advantage for the Vaikon Builders, and a foul will be called against Caden Lim. No team yet in the penalty as Marcus Tew and Rafa Lay sent back in by Coach Isko C. Inbound from the end line to be triggered by Ryu C. He found Justin Liu. 2-on-1 attack here for the red shirts. Jet Ong with an easy 2. 4 in the ball game for Jet Ong off an assist from Justin Liu. That assist play is brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. 2 to Salazar, asking for a screen. Salazar down the middle, couldn't fire. Tan for 3, short. Ball goes out of bounds in favor of Torch. 50.4 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. Here comes Liu to Ryu C. Through traffic, ball nearly stolen. A save here by Gavin C. And Gavin C. caught stepping on the sideline. Ball possession going back to the black shirt. Zyril Lee back on the floor. He replaces Caden Lim. The Vaikon Builders can go for a 2-for-1. Here comes Tew. He picks up the leather. Screen by Tan. Salazar will be called for a traveling violation. Ball going back here to the boys in red. They are down by 13. Here comes Gavin C. He has to cross, and a blocking foul will be called against Marcus Tew. Sideline inbound for the red shirts. Ngo finds C. Decides to go for a floater. He will be fouled. The foul will be called against number 8. That is Cedric Tan. Foul number 2 against Cedric. Gavin C heads to the free throw line for a pair. Already with 10 points in this ball game. Good on the free throw. 46-35 advantage though for the Vaikon Builders. Here comes Caswin Salazar. The shot clock is off. Bounce pass to Lee. Screen by Lay. Lee, pull up J. That won't work. Ngo coming up with the rebound, down on the floor, and the jump ball is called. The possession arrow is in favor of Torch. Oh, just 0.6 of a second remaining here in quarter number 3. Ngo inbound to Gavin C. And at the end of the third, 54-6 to 35 advantage for the Vaikon Builders over Torch. The fourth quarter of this ball game when we come back. Final quarter of this matchup between the Vaikon Builders and Torch. The Vaikon Builders ahead by 11. Season 6 of the Stallion teams presented by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. And just off the bat, Zyril Lee scores his 27th point of the ballgame. Here comes C, bothered by Tan. C, he escapes, rolls a pass, lands Ko, carving space. Ko will spin and a 3-second violation will be called. Another defensive stop by the Vaikon Builders. Here comes Lee. Finds Q, defended by Lance Ko. Q from the middle, he will be fouled. Foul will be whistled against the Jet Ong. Is Marcus Q heads to the free throw line. The first one is short for Marcus. 11 points, 2 rebounds in the afternoon for Marcus Q. The second one falls in, make the 12 for the afternoon for Marcus Q. 9 and 15 remaining here in the final frame. Here comes Ang against 2 black shirts. Liu, drop pass to Ong, loses his balance. But a foul will be called against Maddox Yu. Baseline inbound play for Torch. Ong finds Gavin C. Ripped through. The layup is no good. Rebound secured by Zyril Lee. Couldn't launch a pass. Their team is ahead by 14. Lee to 2. Back to Lee. Open for a 3. Jackpot! Another 3-pointer for Zyril Lee. Brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Here comes Lucas Ang. Double teamed. Oh, stolen away by Lee. Forward pitch. Marcus Q. Oh, dribbling violation. Forgot. He picked up a dribble there. Caden Lim back on the floor. Replacing Marcus Q. Here comes Gavin C. Defended by Cedric Tan. C with a crossover. Fires a pass to Ko. Jumper over Tiong against Segundo. It's no good. Oh, ball nearly stolen there by Caden Lim. Ball stays with Torch. with 7:55 remaining here in the fourth. Here goes Gavin C. Guarded by Tan. C with the pass to Liu. Ko, the jumper, that won't work. Rebound secured by Maddox Yu. Finds Cedric Tan. Now with Lee. Finds daylight. Lee will again score. A 19-point advantage built here by the Vaikon Builders as Ang will be fouled by Cedric Tan. That will be his third. As Cole re-enters the ballgame. He replaces Jet Ong. Here comes Gavin C. Finds Ang, who fires at 3. Missing on that one. The rebound by Maddox Yu. Zaire Lee with the leather, crossing the midcourt line. Defended by Ngo. Lee, crossover dribble, screen by Segundo. Lee, ripped through, shot is no good. And Maddox Yu will be fouled. Ball possession will stay for the Vaikon Builders as Ryu C sent back into the ball game by Coach Mao Muya, as well as Toby Tiongson for the Vaikon Builders. Lee, sideline inbound to Tiongson. Segundo fires 3, all board with that one. Rebound by Lance Ko. 6:45 remaining in quarter number 4. Oh, that pass is too high. Ball possession going back to the Vaikon Builders. Again, our next game scheduled at 3 p.m. We head on to the 18 and under division. BBC up against Am Steel Structures, and at 4:30 p.m. Charm Pet Food up against JJ Sports. In our main event at 6 p.m. we have Gold Cross in the matchup against Chatime. Rebound here by Lance Ko with 6:14 remaining in the fourth. Torch down by 19. Ang spinning. The jumper trickles in. Lucas Ang with 9 in the ball game together with 6 rebounds. Here comes Zaire Lee. Crossover dribble guarded by Ryu C. Zaire takes a pass to Tiongson. Hounded by Ngo. Now with Lee trying to go middle. Ball nearly stolen. Shot clock down to 5. Kaden Lim. 3-point try. That is no good for Maddox Yu. Play on, says our officials. No, scoop layup. Touchdown. First 2 points of the ball game for Cole Ngo. But Torch still down big. 54-39. Lee gets a screen. Lee colliding there with Lucas Ang. Salazar and Q back in the ball game for the Vaikon Builders, replacing Tiongson and Yu. Five and 21 remaining here in the final frame. Salazar with a bounce pass to Kaden Lim. Segundo for 3, short. Fight for the loose ball, Lim and C rather. Fighting for the leather, ball possession in favor of Torch. Here comes Mo. To the top of the key. Finds Lance Ko at the corner. Ko, shot fake, and a traveling violation will be called against Lance. Less than 5 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Here comes Marcus 2. Setting up the offense for the Vaikon Builders. Lim for 3. Short. Another rebound for Zaire Lee. The leaner goes all board. The putback by Lee doesn't work again. Liu with a pitch to Ang. Stretches for the lane. Shot is no good. The rebound by Luis Segundo. Stolen away by the red shirts. Here comes Cole Ngo. Backing down his defender. He gets a screen. It spins. Oh! Steal completed by Kaden Lim. to Marcus Stew. Ball tapped out of bounds. Ball going the way of Torch. 4:15 remaining here in quarter number 4. Ang fires a pass to Liu. Now with Rayo C. Pass fake. Block! By Luis Segundo. Another shot block brought to you by Uniled. Jet Ong set back in by Coach Mau Muya. It's the ball possession going back to the Vaikon Builders. Here comes Caswayne Salazar. Defended by Ang. Screen by Segundo. Salazar with Ang still in front of him. Bounce pass to Lee. Shot clock down to 8. Ball tapped out of bounds. Ball stays with the Vaikon Builders with 5 on their shot clock. But before that, a timeout is requested by Coach Isko. See, this timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We will be back. Baseline inbound play for the Vaikon Builders. Zaire Lee, short jumper, all goes glassy, will miss. Liu with the forward pitch to Cole Ngo, stepping on the gas. Ngo will miss. Rebound secured by Liu. Fresh 14 for the red shirts with 3:30 remaining here in the fourth. The floater, that one bounces out for Justin Liu, and a foul downstairs will be called. That is against Marcus Stew. His third personal foul. No team yet in the penalty. Just a baseline inbound play for Torch. But before that, timeout called by Coach Mau Muya. Timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We will be back. Baseline inbound play for the red shirts. Ngo. That's an inbound entry to Jet Ong. Ball is tapped out of bounds. Ball is rolling away. A pick up here by Ang. 5 seconds on the shot clock to Liu. Or they have to fire. No. And the jab step won't help. A 24-second shot clock violation will be called against Torch. 3:09 remaining here in quarter number 4. The Vaikon Builders in control. They are ahead 54-39. Lee to Salazar. Defended by Ang. Salazar. No roller on that play. The jumper goes in and out for Luis Segundo. Ngo on the attack. Stretches for the play. No good. Lee with the rebound. Stolen from behind by Ngo. Kick out pass. Dansko for 3. Short. Dansko with the rebound. Ball taken by Tan. And ball goes out of bounds. Ball stays with Torch. Gavin C. Checks back into the ball game. To replace Cole. Ngo. Timeout, another timeout called by Coach Mau Muya. Timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We will be back. Baseline inbound play for the red shirts. Cole Ngo looking for a target. Ball batted around. Jet Ong. Oh, losing control of the leather. Cedric Tan with a handoff to Zyril Lee being chased by two red shirts. Lee sidestep. The shot is no good. Rebound by Lucas Ang. With a crossover. Ang with three black shirts in front of him. Ang, the floater is gone. Inbound from the end line here for the black shirts. Here comes Salazar. Hounded by Ngo. Crossing the midcourt line. Salazar. The sidestep. Salazar will be called for a tackling violation. Inbound from the end line for Torch. That last 2-minute call by Kuya Anjo Pere is brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. As Gavin C finishes that attack with a lay-in. 14 points for Gavin. The Vaikon Builders ahead by 11. Three-pointer. That is no good for Tan. Rebound by Lucas Ang. Forward to Cole Ngo. All alone. Crossover. The floater by Ngo. Off the glass is good. Vaikon Builders lead down to 9. Here comes Tan. Behind the back dribble. Finds Cyril Lee. Facing a double team. Lee to Salazar. Shot clock at 12. Salazar will attack. Salazar will spin. Fade away J. No good. Another rebound by Ang. Long pitch to Cole Ngo. Lefty left. Short. Rebound by Tan. Segundo to Zyril Lee. And a foul will be called against Gavin C. His third of the ball game. Marcus Steele sent back in by Coach Scott C. Meanwhile, Coach Mao Muya reactivates Justin Liu. 64 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Here comes Lee, guarded by Ngo. Through traffic, Salazar, return pass to Zyril Lee against Jet Ong. Fadeaway J. He will miss. Another rebound for two. Wild on that try, rebound by Jet Ong. 45 seconds remaining here in the ball game. Gavin C will be fouled. The foul will be called against Caswin Salazar. That will be his fifth of the ball game. Caswin finishes with 3 points and 5 rebounds. As Rayu C is sent back in. .8 seconds remaining here in the ball game. Gavin C, inbound pass to Liu, to Ngo. He'll spin, fadeaway J. That won't work. The dive, lands ko from close range. Shot is not good. Rebound by Segundo. Oh, Marcus Steele with the rebound, and an offensive foul will be called against number 21. That is Luis Segundo. Oh, timeout requested by Coach Mao Muya. This timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. The final 29.3 when we come back. Back to live action here. Cole go. Baseline inbound for Torch. Finds Liu down the post. The floater doesn't work. Lansco going for the putback. He will be fouled. The foul will be whistled against Luis Segundo. That will send Lansco to the free throw line for a pair. Again, right after this ball game, we shift to the 18 and under division at 3 p.m. It will be BBC up against AM Steel Structures. Then at 4:30 p.m., Charm Pet Food going up against JJ Sports, and our main game scheduled at 6 p.m. Gold Cross going up against Chat Time. Mo to Ang with a pump fake. Back to Mo. Gavin C. Elbow J. That one falls in. 54-48 scoreline, and Tan will be fouled. A 2-possession lead here for the Vaikon Builders. Inbound by Tan. Pressure defense here by Torch. Lee will be fouled by Gavin C. 10.4 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Gavin C. fouls out of the ball game with 14 points and 4 rebounds. Mateo Sanga replaces Gavin C. Zaire Lee now at the free throw line to shoot a pair. The first one is good. Lead up to 7 for the Vaikon Builders. The second free throw for Zyril also falls in. 34 big points. The debut game of the Vaikon Builders here in the 16 and under tournament of the Stallion teams. The three-pointer is short. The jump ball is called. Just 0.7 of a second remaining. And 2 free throws will be awarded here to Cedric Tan. The foul was whistled against Lansco. First free throw for Cedric. That one is no good. Second free throw for Tan. Good on that one. 4 points and 6 rebounds. This afternoon for Cedric Tan. Our final score. It's a 57-48 victory for the Vaikon Builders over Torch. With Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. Post-game interviews when we come back. We have here our best player of the ball game, brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. The Vaikon Builders winning it 57-48, led by this guy, Zyril Lee, who finished with 34 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 steals. Uno mo na, Zyril, what a hot start for you. You scored the first 13 points of your team right in the first quarter. Was that part of the mindset to be aggressive in this brand new tournament of the Stallion Cup?
Yes, because we need to get our feet wet and we need to start hot talaga to get momentum for the next games.
Now you're back in the Stallion Cup. How do you find your new teammates and in your new team here at the Vaikon Builders?
We're a great team, for sure. I feel like we have a chance to compete talaga, but we just have to keep working hard, especially sa rebounds. Because we're small lang.
It's quite a long tournament. You still have 5 other games, no? A winning start for you, but 5 remaining games in the elimination round. What is your outlook for the rest of the elimination round for you and the Vaikon Builders?
We're just gonna play our best and we're gonna hopefully make the finals for sure.
Again, the game was streamed live over the official YouTube page of the Stallion Cup. Anyone you want to greet or give a shout out?
Shout out to my friends, shout out to my family, and shout out to God for giving us this win today.
Again, best player of the ball game brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Zyril Lee leading Vaikon Builders to this opening day victory. When we come back, action shifts in the 18 and under division. You are still watching Season 6 of the Stallion Teams presented by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum.